What up, y'all? This is your boy DMV Kid, the Neo Simon. We are back with another episode of Enter the Chat. And guess who just mic'd up? My girl, Lizzo. What's up, Lizzo?
I'm so happy to be here.
So, Lizzo, your full name is Melissa Vivian Jeffersons, and I can see the parallels of how you got your stage name. But tell me about the origins of Lizzo.
The first time I was ever called Lizzo, well, there's two sides to the story because I was Lizzo, the reload from the West, in 7th grade when we had our little crew, the cornrow clique. And then one day, this dude, like a few years later, he started calling me Lizzo. He just made it like swaggy. I don't know why he decided to say, hey, Lizzo. And then after that, I was like, I like the Z's. I want to be Lizzo now. So it's between 7th grade and like junior year of high school, they started calling me Lizzo. But I was Lizzo the reload from the SWAT, you feel me? For a long time, motherfucker, what's good? Southwest, H-Town, stand up.
So Lizzo, I love your music. Your album is so freaking dope. I love your personality. When did you know that music would be your thing, your passion, something that you were good at?
My whole black ass life. Growing up, first in Detroit, I wrote this song called Broken Households. And this is the earliest song I can remember, but I don't know why the hell I wrote this song, but it was like, broken households, children lost hope, family struggling, battling sin.
So I often hear you say that the flute was the first instrument that you learned how to play, and you had good and bad growing pains with it. Talk to me about that.
I started playing flute in intermediate school, which is like 5th and 6th grade. We had a really cool band. My band director, Mr. Browden, he would make us play all the songs on the radio, and we would dance. So when we had concerts in the gym, the parents would come and they would just like get lit and be dancing in the stands, and it was like a concert.
So Lizzo, I heard that your experience with starting with the flute was like Nick Cannon's character from Drumline Devin, that you first started out not knowing how to read music.
That time of my life, I was playing a lot by ear, but I wouldn't play like songs on the radio. I'd play like James Galway, like The Man with the Golden Flute, and I would play the CD, and I would have the sheet music, and I would try to like play the sheet music, but it was so hard that I learned it by ear first.
Wow, that is just such an amazing talent to be able to hear and then create music. I wish I had that talent. I could imagine that your teacher, when they heard you for the first time, was amazed.
But I learned how to play like the Carnival of Venice, which is like this really showboaty, braggadocious flute virtuosic solo piece by the 7th grade. That was my 8th grade audition piece for high school, which was this insane like, and I learned that like by osmosis, basically, by listening to it, by trying to get the sounds down, and then I would read the sheet music. I wanted to be the best at a very young age. So it was kind of reverse. And like by the time I got private lessons, they were like, whoa, like where did you learn technique? You're like a wild horse. Like, and that's an amazing thing because you have all this power and you have all this style, but we need to give you some technique. And so I had to actually go back and learn how to like play notes properly when I got older. It's wild.
So Lizzo, you are confident, unapologetic, what our grandmothers called back in the day a lot of sass. When did you discover you had all this personality?
I remember I went to Stillwagon Elementary School. This was Detroit, Michigan, a long ass time ago, maybe 2nd grade. And I did not like my math teacher. And the math teacher called my mom in and she was like, Melissa tries to teach my class. And I go, no, I don't. And I was like this little girl, and I was like, you need to get your I didn't say shit, but I was basically like giving it to the teacher, like, you need to teach us better. Because she was always going on tangents, talking about how we need to wash our hair. And I'm like, girl, teach math.
So you often talk about being picked on as a teenager and how it molded you into the confident young lady that you are today.
I did. I got teased a lot in middle school. I was very nerdy. It's just I liked to read and I liked anime, and she knows. I like Sailor Moon and I like read Lord of the Rings, and I was just a little different. And I feel like I was very fortunate to find friends. I was in band, I played the flute. I was nerdy and I was extremely insecure, and I got teased a lot.
Wow, I never understood bullies. Nevertheless, a guy bullying a woman.
Avery!
Avery.
This nigga, we get on the bus, you be like, what's up, fat ass? And I'd be like, wow, cool, call me fat ass every day on the bus. And then one day I was like, my ass is fat, what's good? Like, in my mind, it clicked. I was like, cool, like, you can call me this, but why are you calling me this? Like, what's your end goal here? And of course he doesn't, he didn't mean any ill will by it, and he's probably not gonna be like, oh my God, like now, like, he's gonna be not even apologetic, but just like, okay. But for me, like, that was hurtful. From 5th grade to high school, the most popular guy in school, basketball player, is calling me fat ass on the bus, and like, it's funny to other people, like, but I learned to embrace the word fat.
So, Black Queen, I just want to apologize for men in general for what Avery and all others have done to you in the past or said to you that might have hurt you. I do realize, though, now you have this self-confidence that's unmatched, and you have this general love and appreciation for yourself first. Where did you discover that, and when?
It was while I was making coconut oil, my EP, go stream that, and I was taking time to rub my whole body in coconut oil and just taking that time every day to lather myself and moisturize myself and nourish myself. And I made that one of my first self-care, self-love routines.
So, Lizzo, I want to play a cool little game for the listeners. I'm going to ask you some questions, and if you could you answer them in the form of singing? I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so I'll take that as a yes. Lizzo, what was the last song you really jammed out to?
Just the way you make me feel, the way you make me feel. That's easy, Janelle Monáe.
What's your favorite Disney movie of all time?
Can you feel the love tonight?
Cool, The Lion King. So what's the last song you've sung in the mirror while holding a hairbrush?
Ooh, you're making me live now, honey. Ooh, you're making me live now.
Cool. What's your favorite movie musical of all time?
Yeah, 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 we're your dream girls. Boy, we'll always care. Got some chicken grease in my throat. I was just eating chicken earlier.
Who's the greatest rapper of all time?
I love it when you call me Big Papa. Big Papa by Notorious B.I.G.
All right, last question, Lizzo. Who is your favorite white guy or gal song? Mine is anything written by John Mayer or Alanis Morissette. What say you?
I'll be a loaded gun with a bullet. A loaded gun, cock back, stock it and pull it. We're going down, down.
Wow, that was amazing. Lizzo, you are awesome. We appreciate you taking the time out to join us here in the chat. As always, we want to open up the floor to give our guests the final word, to leave us with a closing remark of encouragement. Lizzo, Queen, you have the floor.
You know, who I am and the essence of me and the things that I choose to do as a grown-ass woman can inspire you to do the same. You don't have to be like me. You need to be like you. And never, ever let somebody stop you or shame you from being yourself. Like, I just want y'all to know, like, it doesn't matter what goes on the internet. Like, nothing really breaks my joy. I'm a really solid, grounded person, and I know that I'm shocking because you've never seen in a long time a body like mine doing whatever it wants to do and dressing the way that it dresses and moving the way that it moves. I don't ever want to censor myself because I'm suddenly famous, or I don't want to censor myself because everyone's looking at me now. I'm not going to quiet myself. I'm not going to shrink myself because somebody thinks that I'm not sexy to them. I'm blessed, and I want you to know that you're blessed. I want you to know that you woke up this morning, and that's a blessing. I want you to know the sun is shining somewhere. That's a blessing. Even if it's raining, it's cleansing you. It's a blessing. Life comes at you fast, and sometimes it can be so hard. But if I can make it, I know you can make it. We can make it together.
What up, y'all? This is your boy DMV Ken the Neo Simmer. Thank you for watching my video. Comment, like, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Not only hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop new content. Again, I greatly appreciate y'all watching my videos. Comment down in the comment section and let me know who y'all want to see next in the chat. Once again, it's the Neo Simma. I greatly appreciate y'all. Remember, when you do good for others, karma comes right back around and do good for you.
Flawless victory.